Hi everyone, welcome back to my wreath room and welcome to another craft day. Well, today we're on bubble duty and we're going to be doing a Christmas bubble. I have a pretty metallic ombre mesh and I'm going to give you the number for it right now. Excuse me 1 second. The tripod was sitting on the bag. Okay, this is ombre metallic mesh. And the number is NOXB993-15. XB993-15. And I got it at craftoutlet.com. You may have seen it in my Craft Outlet haul. So that's what we're going to be using today to make this bubble. I think it's going to be a pretty one. And speaking of pretty, if you look behind me, and I'll go over here, you'll see something you haven't seen here in months and months. The window's open. It's an absolutely beautiful day. The humidity is lower. We've had a cold front come through, and it'll be short-lived and be right back up there again, but temporarily it's just gorgeous. And I have windows open in every room of the house, and you know, it's nice to do that. Like in the wintertime, you can't wait to open your windows come spring when you can let in some fresh air. Well, that's the way I feel when it gets to be this kind of weather, because you live in air conditioning all the time. So anyway, and anyhow, there's a nip in the air, so to speak. Well, not, I wouldn't say it's really nippy. It's just nice. So I'm going to bring you down to the desk, and we're going to get started on a Christmas bubble wreath. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are down at the desk, and gee, it might even be hard for you to see this. When I went to the Dollar Tree this time and got some frames, the frames are silver. China must have run out of green wire. But anyway, they're exactly the same as the other ones, so there's no difference there. But they're silver. And here's the mesh we're going to use. Isn't this pretty? I bet that's going to make a really pretty bubble. So I'm going to start by gathering the top. And using a zip tie, I'm going to go by this crossbar. It just makes it easy to keep it in one place to start with. And I'll push this to the back and push the mesh underneath. And we're off and running. Okay, going to make about 10-inch bubbles. And I have a mat in front of me so I can measure. I'm coming right back up next to the one I did before. Now let me tell you, I'm going to go around the middle two wires. And once I get a hold of that pipe cleaner, I'm going to pull it up as hard as I can, hold it with my thumb, and then give it a twist. And they're kind of floppy looking at the beginning, but they'll get tighter. Right to the middle, two. Now what I started with, okay, I'm getting a hold of these two, pulling it up as hard as I can, holding it with my thumb, and giving it a twist. Okay, what I started with was 18 pipe cleaners that cut in half. So I know I have 36, and that'll help us discover how many bubbles, because sometimes it gets kind of tricky to count them. And I'm pretty sure I'll use all of those. Now I just twisted that one to the one I did before, and that helps me keep it tight. These bubbles look pretty already. Ooh. Because Bob is out playing golf, which is usually the case. And this was a little bit twisted here. I want to make sure, keep your ends to the bottom. If you don't, then it's difficult to open the bubble. I wonder why they have these in silver. It's kind of nice, actually. It wasn't like you had an option. It was only silvers all this particular Dollar Tree had. And you see it's beginning to fill in nicely. I'm still in the first section. Let's hope the lawnmowers don't go by today. We'd never hear anything with the windows open. Get the two ends, pull them up tight, hold it with your thumb, give it a twist. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. I can squeeze one more in there. So I'm going to do that for this section. Okay, onwards to the next section. And what I will do is do this one to the one before it, because then that holds the two sections together. And it doesn't leave a gap. I'll finish this section, And then I will continue going around a little bit off camera so you don't have to watch the whole bubble being made. Although it doesn't take too long. Right now I don't even have the fan on, but I probably will put that on because of the light that's over the top of me. Puts off some heat. Get my fingers in there and get a hold of that. My guys, I know there's another end in there. Oh, I got it backwards. You can't pull them the wrong way. There you go. Isn't that pretty, huh? You could use a lot of different things with this color mesh, as far as ribbons and whoop, dropped my pipe cleaner. And I mentioned before, a lot of people like to use zip ties when doing these. And I could. It just would take me that much longer because it takes me longer time to get those on. And no, I don't think I've pulled that one correctly. Oh yes, I did. It's coming. There we go. Okay, I'm moving on to the third section. And I'll be back after I do a couple more sections. Hang in there. There you go. Look at that, huh? Pretty. I think what I'm going to do today is to make a nice bow that will sit about here and hang down. We don't usually have them hanging down from the bottom. So let's see. I'm just going to use these two ribbons here. The plain green would look really pretty with it. And what I'm going to do is make it all together. But let me cut the ends here first. I'm going to do one on top of the other. And I think I'll leave a pretty good tail because it is going to hang down. So I will go about 12 inches, pinch it up, and bring it back. And that gives me a 6-inch loop. Okay. Trying to keep these together now. I'm going to give them a twist. 12 inches. Pinch it up together. Bring it in. And it is a pain in the neck to do this with it on the rolls because it twists them. But we will persevere. 12. And pinch it together. Give it a twist. Pinch it together, bring it up, get them straightened a little bit here. I'm going to make one more loop on each side. I'm going to cut this down here. I think that'll be enough. And it will allow me to untangle. Okay. Giving it a twist. Let me just see where this, okay, I just came up, so I'm going to go down, sorry. Got waylaid here, cutting it off. They're going to be spread out anyway, but I want to start out with them together. Give it a twist. Now I'm going to put it on my bow maker, if I can get it on there now, because I want to add something to it. And this polka dot ribbon has glitter that comes off. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to add is just some of this Dollar Tree tubing. Put a little something in the middle. All right. Zip tie. I used, by the way, I did 34 bubbles. I had one pipe cleaner left. And now I need a long one. I bring my zip tie around to the back, put a pipe cleaner in, and tighten her down. Okay. I don't know where you came from. Okay, what do you think? I think that's cute. It has a lot of little streams coming up here. I think I might trim that one a little bit. Oh, the glitter. Okay, I'm going to go put it on the door and we'll see what it looks like. Back in a bit. Okay, there you go. I like it. I think it's pretty. I love the colors. And I do like the bow on the bottom. It gives it a little bit of a different look and it makes it longer. Because bubble wreaths are fairly compact. And I'll bring you up close so you can see those colors. Oh, clocko, clocko. So, I think it came out great. I'm very pleased with it. And we've got another bubble for Christmas. Back in a minute with a few parting words. Okay, so there you go. Here's a Christmas wreath. And I have a couple more to make, but we're going to try to spread them out a little bit because I'll be back in the same position I was a little while ago with so many wreaths and no place to store them all. Next Tuesday we're going to be doing episode 3 of our Christmas ornaments. So get ready and get set, and we'll be making some more Christmas ornaments. Pretty soon we'll have enough to do the whole little kitchen tree. That's my object. These will be kind of cute. We're going to use some cloth on these, I think, if I'm making the ones I think I'm going to make. And Sunday we'll be starting our first of these series of sensational sides. And there'll be good sides that you can use during your holiday cooking. So I hope you'll stop in and see me then too. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I have my glasses off. I forgot to put them back on. Let me get my computer glasses. Well, at least at least I have glasses. It makes my face look more like mine. But Sunday, yes, we'll be doing our cooking episode. And if you like this video today, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notified whenever I come out to craft, which is usually two craft days and 1 cooking day per week. So until Sunday, I want you all to stay safe, play by the rules, keep your distance, wear your mask, and everybody play nice now. Love you. Bye-bye.